So K&F Concepts seemed like a respectable brand that made good tripods from what I'd seen online from reviews. But this is a big example as why you should not always trust reviews online, because you may be in the situation that I'm in now. But we'll get further into that as we go along in the video. Let's get into the actual review first. Hello everyone, my name is Computer4Tech and welcome to another video. Today we're going to have a look at the K&F Compact 62-inch tripod. This tripod is a premium tripod, which is also a compact tripod, which you can place on your backpack with ease. If you somehow after this video want to purchase a tripod, I will leave links in the description, US and UK, so you can purchase a tripod. So let's get into the proper review, shall we? This tripod uses clips, so you can extend the legs from 20 inches to 62 inches. It's actually really good for photography as you have a wide variety of lengths which you can use to your advantage. Say if you want to do lower exposure on the beach and you want to be lower, then you can be lower. And in my opinion, clips are much faster to set up than rings. This tripod has a ball head, which is a head you can move about by loosening and tightening the knob. Loosening the knobs, the large knob on the head is to loosen the actual ball head, and vice versa. If you want to tighten the head, you tighten the knob. I really like the feel of his head because below the ball head knob you have a little swivel, which you can, and I'm using the tripod right now to record this video, which you can swivel back and forth like this and get some really nice panning shots because there is a counterweight to it. So like you can loosen it up a little bit by loosening the knob on the back of the tripod, and then then it goes faster, or you can tighten it, and then you can tighten it to the point where you want to, when you're trying to pull it off, then it just screws off. And yes, you can screw the heads and the head and the hook off the tripod and switch them around. To lift the tripod, there is a little turning wheel which you loosen and tighten. Loosening the turning wheel lets you lift up the tripod with ease, and tightening it in place, well, just tightens it in place. This tripod has 3 legs, of course, because it's a tripod, 3-legged, but there's no feature where you can turn it into a monopod like other K&F Concept tripods I've seen. But this isn't a deal breaker for me, as I don't need a monopod for my photography. This tripod, one of the legs has little clips which you can loosen and tighten, and they're a bit elasticy, and so which you can loosen to put as the tripod is. As I said, the tripod is a compact tripod, so you can loosen up these clips and then pull it over the actual head of the tripod, so you can put it in your bag easily, or put it on your gear bag. And there are also little notches in the attachment of the legs where you can lower the tripod further than it actually starts off with. The head of the tripod comes with a level. Yes, a nice little level you can use. You have to actually level the head before you place the camera on there, because as soon as you place the camera on there, it becomes useless. As the camera, well, my camera anyway, the 77D blocks me from being able to see level. So if you want to loosen it up, I mean, if you get a picture of a bird or a quick picture, then to level it again will be a guessing game. But that's only if you care about leveling. I myself, I don't really care too much about leveling, but thank God there are features in the camera, well, in my camera anyway, to show me whether the camera is actually level or not. Or it would just be a complete guessing game, and I probably most of the time would not get the camera level. In my opinion, the head on this tripod is really good. I love the head on this tripod. But that's the only good thing I could say about this tripod. The head is amazing. I really like this head. It's better than it's much better than my Amazon's Basics tripod I got at the start of when I was starting YouTube and starting my photography. That's when the good stuff ends. So let's get into the build quality. The actual material a tripod is made out of is a nice sturdy material, which is an aluminium alloy. I don't know what alloy it is, but it's an alloy which makes it much heavier, and actually it's a bit cheaper. But it's still a sturdy tripod. The frame anyway. But the actual build quality, when you put everything that has been put together with the tripod, is abysmal. I'm sorry to say, but all the reviews I've seen on this tripod have been good reviews, positive reviews. They say good build quality, sturdy tripod. The frame is very sturdy, very nice tripod, heavy, sturdy, good for long exposure, which I bought it for. But the actual build quality, all the components put into the tripod, are just loose. They're completely loose. They're not stuck in place properly, and most of them are friction based. On the first day, when I tried testing out a feature that is featured on the actual manual, and I followed the manual step by step to actually do this right and not break it, the part which tightens the plate, tightens the pole that goes up and down on a tripod, broke off. It didn't break, sorry. It just went out of it and then wouldn't. And I spent countless hours trying to get it back in, and eventually got it back in. But it won't work. It doesn't work perfectly now. To lower the actual tripod with the actual pole, I have to put my whole body weight on it to pull it down. And that's even when I loosen the wheel, all to the point where it's just coming off. The knob which loosens the actual plate on the tripod was held in by springs. Day 1, springs were intact, stayed there. Day 2, stayed there. Day 3, the springs fell out of the slot. So that means that I can't easily just loosen it. I have to loosen it up and actually pull the part which keeps the plate in out, because the little notch which keeps it in then tightened. I have to loosen that up. I have to loosen that up manually, which uses up more time, and then take it off the plate. To me, in my opinion, this tripod would be absolutely perfect if the parts would stay together. It's well built tripod, the frame anyway, but the actual, when it's put together in factory, it's abysmal. My unit anyway didn't even last a day without falling apart. And in my opinion, that is completely abysmal. Products which you pay for around £60, you should not be worried about it breaking. And you may think, oh, well, you get what you pay for. Yes, this is a cheap tripod by professionals. What professionals will think, yeah, that's a cheap tripod. To me, it isn't very cheap. I will not spend over £100 yet on a tripod. This seemed like a good deal because everyone was saying, on every single review I've seen, said it is a good tripod. Do not waste your money on this tripod. People seem to not want to say how bad this tripod is. It's a bad tripod. My unit broke the first day it came. Do not waste your £60 on this tripod. Find a different tripod, go to a local store, go to a friend's house, and my recommendation is try it out in person. It's like getting the chair. If you rely on getting tripods, if your photography relies on you getting a good tripod that will never fail you, this tripod right here, which I'm using right now, is not for you. It is not. It's not worth the hassle. Bird photographers, wildlife photographers, forget it. Don't get this tripod. It will take you so long to get that one shot. The rabbit or fox or whatever you're taking a picture of will have gone by then. And if you're lucky, you may get that one shot. But you could be missing out on hundreds of shots by getting this tripod. So I would never recommend it to you. So, to conclude, after that rant, the tripod is a bad tripod. Build quality is good. The frame, anyway. When it's put together, it's really bad. If you somehow still want to get this tripod, link, as I said in the beginning of the video, links will be in the description. But personally, my personal experience with the tripod, I would not get it. Not in a million years. I would never, if I had a chance to get this again, I would not take it. I'd save my money and get a better tripod which I would trust, like a Manfrotto or something like that. My recommendation is save a little bit more money. If you see people like proper professionals who know what they're doing, know what they're talking about, listen to them. but I wouldn't recommend buying anything from K&F, especially the tripods. I wouldn't trust them personally. And before anyone says I could have been heavy-handed with it, no, I was gentle. Everything I tested was gently. I did it gently, and I followed it by the book. They had the manual of it. I followed it by the manual. And this all started because I was testing out a feature. You know the thing is actually advertised on the product page on Amazon? Yeah, that could break it. That can break the tripod. It broke my tripod. And then the parts started falling off, one by one, and I didn't even take it out of the house. The first time I took it out of my damn house, it broke. So this isn't a tripod for people anywhere, anyone. My Amazon Basics tripod over there never had a single problem with it, and that is 3 times. It is a fraction, 3 times. This tripod right here is 3 times more expensive than that tripod over there, and I've never had any problems with it. Never in my life, never. From 6 months I've had it, never a single problem. But from the 3 days I've had this tripod, I've had so many problems. Anyway, this being Computer Tech, aka also known as Kim Samuel. And you can follow all my, I have a photography Instagram which you may want to follow. I'll leave a link to that below. And also, if you want to leave a comment saying if you have a different opinion about this tripod, maybe tell me what I've done wrong, then go ahead and find and see that. And be sure to leave a criticism or a comment saying whether I've helped you or not. Anyway, this is Computer Tech. Happy New Year, and goodbye.